else is voting for on the other parties. Of course, we presume that for governor he'll be voting for himself. But he is also accompanied by the first lady for Baringo County here also voting. And like I said, actually, there are several aspirants who are vying for governor in Baringo County. Amongst them is the incumbent, Stanley Kitis, who will also be voting from here in Eldama Ravine. The person voting right now is Cheboi, the first governor for Baringo County. And the other person who is also expected to vote from Eldama Ravine, and this particular polling station is Eldama Ravine Member of Parliament Moses Lesonet, who also wants to be governor. But there are also other contestants. There is former Principal Secretary in the Ministry of Wildlife, Fred Segor, as well as Robert Chelagat, who is also seeking the UDA party flag. And immediately the governor finishes casting his ballot, we shall be speaking to him perhaps to tell us how he has been told the process has been. But I'll tell you actually why Eldama Ravine and the entire Baringo County will be depending on what happens here in Eldama Ravine. This is the constituency with the highest number of voters in the entire Baringo County, as well as this is the constituency that is the most cosmopolitan of the 6 constituencies in Baringo County, because as we speak, in excess of 54,000 people were registered, are currently in the IEBC register of 2017, and according to UDA, they are using the IEBC register to conduct this particular primaries. Actually, in this particular polling station, 822 persons are expected to cast their ballot by the end of the day, and this will be part of the determinants of who will win this particular election. Just to give you some history, even as former Governor Benjamin Cheboi, who is still a hopeful, still casts his ballot, is that last year, in the last election, Benjamin Cheboi lost in this particular constituency to Stanley Kitis. By then, actually, in some of the polling stations, Benjamin Cheboi got paltry votes as compared to what Kitis got. And according to him, and according to his campaigners, this year he is doing. He believes that he is going to issue a dose of their own medicine. He says, because he believes that this time it will be him who will be elected as governor again. Because you remember in 2017 when they were campaigning, as the incumbent then Benjamin Cheboi was actually heckled here in Eldama Ravine town when Deputy President William Ruto came to visit. The same scenario was witnessed this particular year when the incumbent Stanley Kitis was heckled by the people again a couple of weeks ago when Deputy President came on a campaign trail. So exactly what happened to Benjamin Cheboi as an incumbent is also happening to Stanley Kitis as an incumbent. It will be interesting to see how this race will pan out by the end of the day. Remember, like I said, 5 aspirants in the race. Eldama Ravine Member of Parliament Moses Lesonet is also in this particular contest, and he expects to be voted in by his people and without the governor. There is also Fred Segor, who is the immediate former Principal Secretary in the Ministry of Wildlife, as well as Robert Chelagat, who is also in that contest. And I believe the governor has already casted his ballot. And with the permission of the presiding officer, perhaps we can conduct this interview from here. Thank you so much, Shimoni, for speaking to us. And move to this side for the purpose of the background and lighting. And we'll start from 2017. You were the first governor for Baringo County. You lost the 2017 Jubilee Party primaries. The person who defeated you went ahead to win the election. And you are back after 5 years out of office. How do you think the process so far has been? What are the people telling you in terms of where the election has been so far?
Thank you very much. I want to sincerely appreciate the voters of Eldama Ravine, Baringo, and the entire Baringo County, because I'm voting here in Eldama Ravine constituency. But I'll be going around to see how the election is going on. It is going on smoothly, despite the fact that it started a bit late, but we can understand that it was a logistics issue. There were reorganization of the presiding officers earlier on yesterday, and I think it has taken off on a smooth way.
Well, Governor, Eldama Ravine was not very lenient with you in the last party primaries in 2017. They actually, so you saw the wrath of the people of Eldama Ravine in 2017 when they voted for Stanley Kitis. And now you are back voting here. And you believe that the people of the Eldama Ravine, given that this is a constituency with the highest number of people, will vote for you. And in your campaigns, I noticed very carefully, you were talking about the fact that there were developments in your time, and you are alleging that the same development is not being witnessed right now. Do you have confidence in what the results will be? What if, again, given that you have done extensive campaigns, what if you do not win these particular primaries?
I think the idea of not winning is not there. We are certainly winning. We are confident. The people of Baringo County may not have understood the evolution in the first term. We did as much as we could we were the beginners of devolution, and we did exceptionally well, extremely well. Unfortunately, in 2017, a lot of propaganda, innuendo, and conmanship happened, where very many people were disenfranchised by people lying to them that there was no development, Governor had employed ghost workers and things like that, which were absolute lies. And people bought the idea. Now that we are on a second term, the people are able to compare the first term and the second term, and they are able to see the performance and the quality of leadership that we offer. They are also able to see and to compare the quality of leadership that is there by the other contestants.
I do not want to allow you to campaign because it's not fair to you right now, your competitors are not here. But given that for this particular region, whoever wins the nominations today is as good as the governor, the next governor for Baringo County. You have had complaints about the polling starting late and perhaps the time might not be extended at the end of the day. What would be your concern, especially, for instance, this polling station in which you're voting has just started polling about 30 or so minutes and we're 10.
My concern is that the election must, the nominations must happen during the day. If by 6 o'clock there are still voters in the queue, it would be fair to avoid the risk of theft of votes. They should be able to try to finish it, and we encourage the voters to come quickly and vote. By 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, I'm sure everything will be done. Our only fear is in far-flung areas. There may be no voting, and that may be where there is a risk of rigging elections. We encourage the presiding officers to do the right thing. Democracy is about the people exercising their rights. And where the rights are not exercised, then you are going to destroy the very tenets that ensure that the people decide on who should be their leader. And since this one in Baringo County and many other counties in the Rift Valley is almost like the main election, we would like to encourage the presiding officers to think seriously about the leadership of the county. Leadership that is gotten by the back door ends up disenfranchising the will of the people. We would like to encourage that all the people who would like to vote to turn out and vote and to ask them.
The UBA party flag, of course, we can't go close. We do not want to see who else is voting for.